Welcome back to the evening show. Now, during the week, I got to go along to visit Chris Sanford at the Chef Centre of Ireland, and once again, he cooked up a fantastic dish. Wait until you see this. Now, Chris, when I am in a restaurant, the first thing I'm looking at on the menu is dessert. So I am delighted that we are looking at dessert today. What are we making?
Olive, what we're going to do, and you're right, most girls, I suppose a lot of guys as well, look at the dessert first.
Yeah.
What we're going to make is a wee abbreviation, if you like, of an old Scottish dessert called Cranachan.
Cranachan.
Isn't that a great name? Cranachan.
It's a great name when you say it.
And we would use toasted oatmeal in this, but I've substituted that with some hazelnuts here.
Okay.
And what I've got here is I've got some frozen raspberries here.
They're frozen.
They were frozen, now that obviously...
You've defrosted them.
Isn't that great? And all I have, this is such a simple thing, you can make this in the actual real time that we're going to show you today. So I've got some raspberries, some cream with a little bit of ice and sugar.
Oh, to sweeten it up a little bit.
I've got a wee drop of the amber nectar. It's good Scottish whiskey. I've got here some honey that's actually made with a friend of mine, Robert Heavey. He has his own bees and he makes me this heller honey.
So the only thing that's missing out of this now is the actual queen bee herself.
Yeah, it's just absolutely delicious. And some hazelnuts. And that is all we need for this.
Okay, so it's simple ingredients.
So, but what we're going to do first is, I'm using these lovely champagne flutes.
Yes, and might I tell the people at home that I picked them up by the actual glass earlier and I got scolded because my fingerprints ended up on the glass. So when you're making this dish, make sure you hold it by the stem. Isn't that right, Chris?
What a great pupil you are.
Haven't I learned now?
What a great pupil you are. But look, teaspoonful of these raspberries here, with a little bit of the juice. It's important you get some in there. That's all you need in there.
And you have to kind of be a little bit careful so that you're not ruining the glass as well.
Well, I wouldn't worry about that too much either at this stage. That's all you need in there for that. We're going to take just a little bit. This is just when you get, you get to the end of your dessert.
Oh, yeah.
And there's that wee bit of...
The end is always the best.
Yeah, there's that wee bit at the end. So all I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of that in there as well. Now, we don't want too much because that's just, look at that. Just falls into the raspberries.
It smells amazing.
That honey is just... Robert Heavey is just an absolute genius with this honey.
God, it really does.
There's not a lot of it around. He only has so much of it, and every little bit of it is just absolutely delicious. So I'm going to put that out of the way there. Now, a wee drop of the crater, as
the
we
good
say.
stuff.
Yeah. Now, just a wee drop, and we're talking that.
Okay. So really,
so not too much.
Don't go crazy.
No, just a little drop there. There you are.
Okay.
And don't waste any, for goodness sake.
No. Into the cream with the icing sugar. Okay.
So that just comes naturally to me. So
is that all the amount? That's the only amount of honey and whiskey that goes in?
That's all we're putting in there.
Right, okay.
We're going to put that to the side now.
Smell that.
Isn't it good?
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
We need smell-o-vision in here, I have to say.
So, in here,
cream.
double cream, wee bit of ice and sugar.
Double cream.
Yeah, so it's good for whipping. And I have it at what's called almost a ribbon stage.
Okay.
And ribbon stage is when it will sit on it for 8 seconds. So it's almost there. But we don't want it fully whipped. And keep some of this aside because we're going to finish it off with just some plain cream as well.
Okay.
So we're just going to whip that there.
And you always whip, you've told me this before, you whip in a figure of 8.
Figure of 8, that's right.
Because you whip it more and more and more.
What a great student you are. You remember everything is great. Because you do, it whips quicker.
It whips quicker,
and it
yeah.
whips evenly. So...
Because otherwise you're whipping the same piece of cream the whole time, really.
Fantastic.
See, I'm very impressed. I have been learning.
Now, the ice and sugar makes it go stiff.
Right, so it really
Isn't
does
that
go
great?
stiff.
So it goes really stiff.
Okay.
Now, here's the good bit. What we're going to do now, you're going to take these wee messy bits out of here. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a few of the raspberries. Now, not too much of the juice here, okay? And we're going to pop that in there. But not too much of the juice because what it will do is it will slacken off the cream.
Oh, okay, right. So just the raspberries themselves.
Just the raspberries, not too much of the juice there. And you can keep that and use it for, you can use it for lots of things. Make a lovely coolers with it.
And was there a reason why you used frozen ones? Is that just convenience or?
Well, let me tell you, because you can't always get fresh ones. So now you have a dish that you can do with fresh ones and frozen ones.
Oh, that's right.
So it's nice and simple. And, for desserts, people, like you say, have a big interest in desserts. And this is a simple wee dessert. But, it's a real freshness about it. So we're squeezing as many of them in there as we can. I think that's plenty. We don't want to make it too... Now, Olive, this is going to go very pink, and I know you like pink.
Yes, I like pink. It's girl's best friend, really, pink, isn't it? Oh God, look at that.
Isn't that very pink?
Oh, wow. I'm just like, oh my God, give me a spoon. It's done, Chris, it's done.
So we have that just like that there.
And could you do this with strawberries as well? The same?
See, I like the way you're thinking. You can do it with strawberries, you can do it with kiwi fruit, you can do it with bananas. Anything like that you can use, just do something a little bit different. So it'll get you thinking a little bit.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Now, people with piping bags, don't you often see them when they're like this?
Yeah,
Pop the piping bag, just grab it firmly and pop it over your hand.
okay.
Okay? Make a little gap there. Now this is a disposable one, but that doesn't mean you use it once and throw it away.
No.
You can use it and wash it and reuse it.
Okay.
So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to spring this down, make a little space, take this here and pop it in.
Right.
And as you're putting it in, use your hand to grab off the excess.
Yeah, I'll
ones.
hold the ball for you.
You hold the ball, that's great. Now,
Such a great helper.
you're going to get busy now in just a little minute, because what you're going to do is you're going to pipe it into the glass for me.
Oh, okay, right. And is that hard to do?
No,
No.
not for a lady of your calibre now at this stage, Olive. No, not at all.
And do you have to be careful not to stir it too much because you don't want to crush up the raspberries too much, do you?
What will happen is if you have the cream too whipped, it will look like it's almost separated and split on you, and
Okay.
that's not a good look.
Okay.
So you really don't want that. So what I'm going to do is I'll take this and put it out of the way. Now, when it comes to your bag, again, hold it here and just move it down. That way you're not losing any, but you're squeezing out the air, okay?
Okay.
Just take it. And if you're not too good at tying knots, get a little rubber band or something like that.
Well, you see, I love when you tell us how to make it easy.
Well, of course. If it makes it a wee bit easier for you, there's a better chance you'll do it.
That's true, that's true.
So, doesn't that look great like that?
Yeah.
So, you're going to take this, I'm going to snip that off there.
And I
You're
just
gonna
pipe
pop
it
it in
in.
there and you pipe it up. And if you can stop just about there,
Okay, I'll try to
that'll
stop.
be fantastic. So, Olive,
Now, can this go horribly wrong?
no.
Okay.
Not if you're doing it.
Okay.
Now, you're off.
Okay.
So, in your hand,
Yeah.
support it with that hand, point to the bottom of the glass,
Okay.
put it upright, put it in, and off you go.
Ooh.
Gently squeeze it,
Not too hard.
not too hard. That's it. Now just pop it down a little bit more. Doesn't that look great?
Look at that.
Olive,
Oh my God, how impressed would your guests be if you could pull this out of the bag?
Well,
now, is that enough?
they will be
I'll keep
very
going?
impressed. A
Keep
wee
going?
bit more, keep going. They'll be very impressed. And how simple is this dish?
But it looks real it looks like you've out of a restaurant, doesn't it? Is that enough?
That'll do there. Now off you go there again with that one there. Straight to the bottom. Now, that's it. That's it. There you are. You enjoying that, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got really like girl power.
You're really
going
enjoying
on
that.
here.
And I knew you would like this dessert because it's a real girly dessert.
Oh, it's fab.
But you know, it's a real tasty little thing as well. And I'm not a big dessert kind of a person.
Yeah,
But
well, some
this,
people.
This is really citrusy and
Yeah.
great to cleanse your palate as well.
It's real summer as well. Raspberries are so summery.
And do you know what's really good about this?
That's enough, is it?
It'll put you in the mood for a nice wee dram afterwards as well.
A nice wee what?
A nice wee dram, a nice wee whiskey.
Ah, okay, because
There's
there's a little
nothing-
bit of whiskey in it.
Now,
so,
that's excellent,
are
Olive.
you impressed? I'm impressed at that now.
You're impressed with that. Listen, let me tell you, I'm impressed with that. Now, some of the cream that we kept, some we prepared earlier.
We were prepared earlier.
And all I'm going to do, I have a little star nozzle, put a little rosette there like that.
Ah, lovely. And
Just-
they're actually easy to do.
Very simple.
Okay.
And now, let's not forget our hazelnuts. We're going to drop a few of them on there,
Yeah.
pop that on there like that.
That is so pretty, isn't it?
And that is such a simple wee dessert. We're going to pop it on here just for the
Valentine's
presentation.
Day now. That's what that says.
Hey,
to me.
Valentine's Day. Now listen, I've also done a wee thing here. It's just a wee bit of piped sugar. Not for the novice, but I thought we would just pop it on just to finish the dish
You're just
off.
showing off now, Chris.
Well, listen, this is what we do. This is what we're all about. So
'Cause
I just thought,
Because you put the caramelized sugar into the little kind of a pipe bag, and you did all those earlier. But we're
It's-
not going to try and get too
it's not for
too
anyone.
professional here
It's
now.
not for anyone just to do that
Yeah.
because it's hot sugar. But listen, Olive, that is an absolutely delicious wee dessert. And what did I say?
You-
Proof is in the eating.
Proof's in the eating. You
You see
said
if you
if
can get
I.
that spoon in there and see what you think of that there.
It's almost a shame to kind of mess it up,
Not
isn't
at
it?
all. That's what it's for.
Oh my
What do you
God.
think?
I love you. Have I told you that before?
Let's have
Oh.
a taste.
Yum. Look at that.
Isn't that really
High
refreshing?
five. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Yes, didn't that look fantastic? And I can tell you that it tasted even better than it looked, if that was possible. And if you want to get your hands on that recipe, all you have to do is log on to the website www.city.ie, click on the evening show page, and that recipe, along with a number of others, will be up there for you to take a look at. Now, unfortunately, that's all we have time for on tonight's programme. Tomorrow we are finishing off the wedding week in style because we're taking a look at cakes. Yum, can't wait for that. And also, have you ever thought about having your wedding in Croke Park? Well, if so, Karen Foy will be here to tell you how you can do just that. That's the evening show tomorrow at 7, repeated at 9. See you then, but until then, have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.